Hello everybody, this is Havoc with another early access Railroad Corporation video. If you haven't seen my video featuring some tips on the games, I recommend that you go check it out. The publishers, Iceberg Interactive, have graciously allowed me to generate some exclusive coverage for the early access release, so here we are with another video. Today's video will give you a good idea what your campaign sprawl can look like. I'll go through the details of the mission, show off what I've been able to do, and what I've enjoyed about this game so far. And just as a forewarning, this is early access. What you're seeing might change in the future, or you might see some bugs or other unpolished material. As always, let's dive in. I'm decently far into the 4th mission of the game, where my goals are to provide 15 sets of clothes to the city of Riley, while also completing 7 other contracts in the time provided. Clothes are not the easiest resource to make, taking textiles and leather. Textiles requires cotton, of which there's an abundance in the area, so not a big deal. Leather is generated at a farm, of which it needs wheat delivered to crank out meat and leather. Creating this logistically gets a bit creative. Anderson produces wheat and cotton. I have one train that feeds wheat to our farm in Hickory, one train that supplies cotton to our textile facility in Spartanburg. I then have one train dedicated to picking up textiles and leather on the same route, which then heads over to Salem where my clothing factory is. The final step is getting a train to supply Riley with the clothes that Salem creates, and we are on our way towards completing that initial goal. Oh, and by the way, I own the wheat and the cotton farm. I own the textile factory, the leather meat farm, and the clothing factory. While this was quite the expense over the mission, it also means that I do not have to buy any of these resources, meaning anytime I sell any one of these materials to different buyers, I am making pure profit. This strategy has been instrumental to not going bankrupt on this mission, as some of these resources can cost tens of thousands of dollars each to buy. It's easy to justify a $100,000 clothing factory when each unit of clothes costs $20,000 to buy, if you catch my drift. I haven't unlocked every part of what I can do within my company, but I have access to most of it. I can access research for my trains, which can make them faster, pull more weight, or even make them more reliable. I have employees, all providing their various benefits to my empire. If I want, I can set up a trading market, where on filling up a warehouse with goods, I can sell them direct, influencing the global price as I sell or buy. I can also build buildings, which has been helpful in creating new business opportunities in places closer to home. But most importantly, especially for this mission, I can sign specific contracts. These contracts can pay out massively, and all I have to do is make sure a certain product reaches a certain city or a town in a certain period of time. These contracts will very much help you with some additional spending money, which can then be used to purchase buildings or expand your trade influence to other cities. Everything I've unlocked so far has been a lot of fun to figure out and master, and I look forward to unlocking even more things to do with my little train empire. Railroad Corporation has been a pretty fun game to play so far. Again, my nostalgia of Sid Meier's Railroads is still fresh in my mind, and I see a lot of similarities. The game is all about the logistics and getting those rail systems to function at their most optimal. I have my beginner setup going strong. I love figuring out how to make one small farming town supply 5 cities around it without depleting completely. And seeing money roll in from investments makes me crave more expansion, but I know to be cautious so I don't fail the missions. I enjoy having my mind logistically challenged, and Railroad Corporation does just that. It's looking to be a great game. Well, that's all I have for my campaign first look into Railroad Corporation. A quick look at the scope of the game is all I wanted to give you so I don't spoil it all. Even though I kinda did for this 4th mission. But that's alright, everyone can play as they want to, and I think it'll be okay. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the game, be sure to give it the old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all things strategy, and a big shout out to Iceberg Interactive again for the exclusive content coverage. I greatly appreciate it. You can buy the game through my Games Planet link in the description below, saving you some money and supporting the channel as well. Hope you enjoyed the game if you buy it. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.